I've been fooled by this once before. Okay, it says I'm live, and then, okay, I'm still live. Okay, I don't know what happened last time. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Leanne Furness. I am in Rochester, Minnesota, in the USA. I am an independent demonstrator and have been for 24 years. I am excited to show you some really cool dies that are finally back in stock in our online craziness that we have. So tonight, so there's two things. I'm going to be live on Facebook at 6:30 p.m. most Tuesdays, and I'm going to try to do some like scrapbook Saturdays or Sundays. I haven't really quite decided how busy I want to be, and do some other kind of fun classes. So I'm not going to do this I'm not going to stream to Facebook and YouTube live, just because it's not really working out for me. I will download these and upload these and and they'll be there in the morning and on YouTube. So today is Tuesday, October 8th, and I want to talk to you about the decorative tree dies that you can find in the mini catalog. Let's go down to this. All right, so here is the mini catalog, the September to end of December mini catalog. And I really didn't even notice these as much as my friend Amy did and some other people. And look at how, let's see, light on? Yeah, look at how beautiful these are. And I'm going to show you kind of the fun parts of them. Amy chose, and I couldn't order it, so I'm borrowing hers. We chose just to do the dies, and the reason is I have lots of readings, and I didn't see the need to have this stamp set. So, again, this is on page 42. The dies themselves are $38, and the bundle is $52. Bundle over here, stamp set 20. Decorative Trees, 38. All right. So let's look at what this all means, right? So when you get this, it is, if you order this, you really want to make sure you have adhesive sheets on hand, because that is important because of all these little pieces, right? So I played with a friend, and we did some kind of fun little things. So when you get your dies, this comes like that. Well, then so then you don't have to do it just like that, obviously. You're going to just have the die. This can be your base. So this is just your plain Jane tree. And then you layer on these fun, delicate details. So like, look at how cute that is. And that's using some of the Pretty in Pink designer or specialty paper in the annual catalog on page 55. This is again the same. We just added bows down the tree. And so those are very non-traditional colors, I know. Here we use a non-traditional, probably granny apple green or lemon lime twist, and then a garden green, and then this is our enamel effects that you can create just putting little dots on your tree, so you have little embellishments. And it takes a little bit for these to dry, so if you're going to do that, you want to leave it off your card for a little bit. Then this is the same die, but in the glittery glimmer 2004-2006 in color. So that's another way to look at that. And there's one with dots like that. And then I wanted to show you a couple things because I wanted to confirm or highlight the actual need for these adhesive sheets. So hold on while I switch around a little bit. I don't want, and I have a couple tricks here that I discovered today. And I'm like, what happened to the snowflake? So I'm going to use this snowflake die, and I'm going to use the white, basic white cardstock, and then this is what our adhesive sheets look like. They come in a pack of 6 by 12, and they're double-sided. So what you do is you stick it on the back side, whatever your back side is going to be. So one part of it is sticky and one isn't. So this is the sticky side. I'm going to go like that. And unless you have a fine tip glue and you just love doing that kind of stuff, this is kind of a little bit faster. However, it can be messy. All right, so we're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to go ahead and grab my little machine. You know, I changed where my camera is, so I would like to know what you think of that. And unfortunately, it's going to make my table shake, I think. I didn't think of that. So I probably have to come up with plan double DC. Okay, so I'm going to make sure, see where the adhesive sheets are? I'm going to make sure that I'm cutting in that same area. And I'm going to go ahead and insert it. Now remember, when you're using your little guy, you don't want to do this. Line them all up together, because that's not going to work and it's not going to grab. You want to have them offset like I did. Oh my gosh, sorry. I'm trying not to shake the table. Oh, it's tight. It's okay. I like it. Okay. So if you really like, so some people, I particularly, would put I would put wax paper between the die and the paper we cut, just to give it a little bit more oomph, I guess. But what I wanted to show you was that if you keep, because this is an adhesive sheet, it's not going to look like it went through, but you can see that it did. And what I found with the adhesive sheets, if you rub your little Take-A-Pick tool, and then on both sides, when you go to pull this off, you're going to have a little better luck having a lot of these little pieces gone. And you can also do this, because when I said it gets messy is when you have these pieces not punched out, such as this, and it's sticky. Now sometimes when you have the adhesive sheets added, when you pull it off, they come off just like that. And I found that using that brush kind of does help that a little bit more. And so that looks pretty dang tootin' good. I'm going to move this out of our way. Now this is just an old box I have. This is the foam pad that comes with your brush, an accessory for your Take-A-Pick tool. I couldn't live without those, I'm telling you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of line this up. It's not super hard. It's not super forgiving either, so there we go. That is basically how quick and simple, right? Well, in theory. So let's look at some cards and what I've done, and what I've done with the help of Martha, who was here for another reason, and we played on Friday night. Two from back. Okay. So here is one card, one tree she already did. This is that gingham kind of look. We put some more red enamel effects on it, and I want to stamp on the back of this to and from. Ooh, that looks a little messy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my, hold on, I'm just making sure. Okay. Just making sure I was really live. Okay, so I'm going to grab my Mossy Meadow, which is this dark green, and then the tree base is Lost Lagoon, and then Cherry Cobbler that goes with this. And in this stamp set, Greetings of the Season, I pre-cut my die, because I'm making a gift tag out of this. So I pre-cut this, and then I went, and that you can buy as a bundle. So this is online Greetings of the Season dies, 9 dies. Do I have them all? Probably not. This gets off. I'm trying to get my buffet ready. And so this is online only, right? So you wouldn't even know we have the Greetings of the Season bundle. That is $51.25, and the number for that is 164113. And the bundle, you get this and the dies. Now, the dies will work for every greeting, really, so I hope that they're around for a while. I'm going to grab the 2 in the from, because when you make gift tags, I don't know about you guys, but I don't like to have my 2 and my from so darn tootin' close, because I write big. And so I'm going to open up my Mossy Meadow, grab my block, and I'm going to do 2 up here. And then I'm going to say, what happened to the cleaner? I mean, this is Stamping 101, barely. And then I'm going to do from in the cherry cobbler, just to bring it all together. 2, and then from. I mean, look at how, I love it. I love it. I love it. And the other thing I find is like the from part, like it's from Grandma and Grandpa Furnace or whatever, it just takes a lot of space to do that. So that is going to be the tag, sort of. This is going to go on the front, and I'm going to stamp. I'm going to stamp after I put this on. I really should have stamped first and then put that on, because if I mess this up, I can cover it up, right? But I'm not going to mess it up. All right, I'm going to do For You. Look at how fun that little tag is. It just adds a little something, something. I need some red twine of some sort, or just put a little bling up there so you don't have the hole if you don't want to tie it to a package. I know sometimes it's hard to figure out how to get these, but that is stinking cute. I love it. So you could do that with each one of these trees, right? Make your own color combo, match your wrapping paper. So many options. It also comes with this little garland and some bows. We already talked about the bows and the ornaments. So the other card that I'm going to show you, here's the twine I was going to use. The other card is over here. And this, again, is that garland. Martha said it was the easiest, and these are the little ornaments. Again, we used adhesive sheets on the back so that they were sticky. Gotta have them sticky. All right, so now I'm going to do Merry Christmas. So again, I'm using the same bundle, Greetings of the Season bundle, because I have it here. And let's see, Merry, and I want Christmas to be regular font, like printed font and cursive font. It's kind of all the rage right now, right? Okay, let's get rid of that one. I feel like I'm going to use Cherry Cobbler again, because that's what this color is, and of course Mossy Meadow that I put somewhere in a really good spot. And I'm going to stamp on this beige, basic beige one, and I'm going to stand, whoa! I'm going to change what I'm doing. I'm going to grab, oh, I probably just gave myself a heart attack. All right, I'm going to grab Christmas, sorry about that, and put it down here, and then clean that quick. And then I'm going to add the Merry in Cherry, so it's a little different color, and it kind of can coordinate a little bit better than if you had it in the same color. So you can see it kind of different. And I wanted to showcase how a lot of times our dies have, you know, nesting kind of capabilities. And you can just keep, cutting out one bigger one. You'll see that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and just cut off the top of this because I'm going to use this part. That looks weird. That looks like a cup. This is not how I thought it would look like. Okay, well, it's going to be a cup. And then I'm going to cut it this a little bit. I'm totally winging it here, people. This is not going how I thought it would. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and then take, it's a little crooked, and cut this guy in half so that I can make my trimmer. Okay. And place this like so. Now what I'm going to do, I've just decided in my very limited capabilities of life, is I'm going to offset it like that so it doesn't look so weird. I'm going to put some glue over here and glue over here. Yes, I'm using Tombow glue. I know, some of you hate it. I'm trying to embrace it because it's economical and fast. And you don't have to worry about the runner's breaking, and you have a little bit of wiggle room, like I just wiggle room to line it up like that. And then as soon as this dries, I'm going to cut that across, and then we will have the greeting. I'm just going to do it quick and hope that there's no glue on my scissors. Okay, now I think this looks kind of weird. So what I'm going to do is go grab some twine, which I happen to have, and that's the wrong color, so now I have to go get the gold. And just going to add a little something something because I think that looks weird, and I don't want to cut it. Yeah, I don't want to cut it. So I'm just going to add what I'm going to do actually is use regular tape. See, this is how you go, oh, this is not how I thought it would look, and how you make it still work for your needs. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this. Not really stick it both sides down. Do this. Now, okay. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. Famous saying by my grandchildren, or my children's, for their children. Okay, this is really, there's always a solution to the problem, right? So I'm going to go ahead, and because this is causing me angst, I'm going to add the second piece of tape. And then I'm going to use some dimensionals, because I love these things, but they go everywhere. And that tape will just be fine. Whoops. And I'm going to go ahead. There's a stamp sale going on right now, and it is ending here soon rather than later. And I apologize for not getting the information out sooner. Life has a way of getting in the way of a business, doesn't it? So if you want something, you need to let me know by 8, which is 8 p.m. Central Daylight Time on October. Oh wait, it goes till the 9th. So I guess you have till tomorrow. So there's that. So the sale goes until tomorrow the 9th. Okay, that adds a little bit of something. Still kind of looks like a wine cup or something. Wonder why that is. Okay, so that is that card. The next card is a little trick I've been trying to show you more and more. There's another little ornament. Here is the finished front layer. Again, used the season's greetings from the greeting of the season. Used a pre-done die. These are from the Wanted to Say dies that have little presents and I'm going to use the Celebrate for the next card. So that's why I'm kind of pulling that in. And so I'm going to go ahead, and when I created this, I just cut out my cherry cobbler embellishments, these little guys, from this, because no one's going to see that, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and put some adhesive on, put this baby down. Such a nice night out. Okay. It sounds like it'll be a nice couple days, and then we'll have some little pretend fall, and then we'll go back to a little pretend summer. Who knows? I'm good with it all. This ribbon I should talk about. It is the twine, not the twine. It is shimmer, and it comes like this color. But I just used my Shaded Spruce blend and colored it so that it would be the right color for me for this project. So you have anything that's clear, white, light colored, you can color. So that's kind of the fun little card there. And then my non-traditional Christmas card, I used the Snowflake Sky embossing folder, which is really probably hard to see. There we go. And I created, with the help of Martha, I created a very non-traditional Christmas card with some, this is again the shimmer paper from the In Colors. This is that Celebrate from the Wanted to Say dies, and the snowflakes. So I thought that was super fun. And then I thought, well, why wouldn't I get really crazy and do like a little hanging ornament? So this is a 3D, and I put 3 of them together, scored them in the middle, and I think, you know, you could bling it up a little bit. Now I lost that silly ornament that remember I said I had an ornament? Oh, here's an ornament. I'm going to grab my Take-A-Pick tool, grab this sticky off there. I'm sure there's sticky on the back. Okay, but maybe not. Okay. I swear I did. But you could just add, you know, some ornaments on here and kind of really bling it up. And that could be a package tag as well. Kind of over the top package tag. But yet, a package tag. Oh my gosh. Okay, well maybe that was a bad idea. Okay, well thanks for joining. That's it for tonight. I will be back next Tuesday. Oh, I will show you a little couple sneak peeks. I wanted to highlight a couple things for my new buffet, and they are out of stock. So then I was like, well, I'm not going to do a live on that. But this is one card we're going to make on my buffet for fall. This is another, just utilizing the beautiful paper Stampin' Up gives us, and you don't have to do much of anything. This is a new mask, a tree mask that's unavailable at the moment, but will be available in a couple weeks. And so I thought, I'm still going to put it on the buffet, get you all excited about it, because they're super easy. Look how beautiful this is, because that's the same bundle, and we'll talk about that next week. And then this is my deep painted embossing trees, which I think is in the mini catalog. Added some Wink of Stella and just some lightly put white on with the dauber to give it some more dimension. So that's the beginning of my buffet. I have a few more things to do, but for now, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.